Today we will pimp out these JKU rock sliders that have been sitting in the garage for almost 2 years. We're going to be adding a little step, making them a little bit more useful. Now I'm using the DeWalt abrasive chop saw to cut up the material for the step portion of the rock slider. The material itself is 1.5 inch by 1.5 inch square tubing with an 1/8 inch wall. Now if you're using the chop saw like I am, it's going to leave these sharp burrs on the tubing. It's not a big deal. All you got to do is go ahead and smooth out all those sharp edges and you'll be good to go. I'm using this tri-square to mark a 45-degree angle on one side of this part. This is the part that connects the actual step portion to the main rail. Alright. Now if you're going to mark any other degree other than a 45 degree, you might want to use an angle finder. Now the thing with the angle finder is it just slides up and down your piece. There isn't any way to stop it. So what you could do is just transfer that angle to something like this sliding T-bevel gauge, and it locks it in pretty good. I'm using a grinder and a cutoff wheel to make these angle cuts and not the chop saw, because when I'm making angle cuts with the chop saw, the blade tends to flare out towards the end of the cut, giving me a not so square cut. So I get better results with the grinder for this scenario. Now we get to my favorite part of the project, welding. That's right, we're going to be using some 030 solid wire made by Blue Demon Weld. We're going to be pushing it out of this Lincoln 210 MP using some 7525 as my shielding gas, or also known as C25. I'm fitting all the small sections of the rail, but my table is not long enough, so I have to improvise a little bit. What I decided to do was clamp a small section of flat bar on the underside of the rail. That way the small section of tubing just doesn't fall all the way through, and this way all 3 items are on the same plane. That's such a beautiful sound. It really is. I think I'm going to download the audio clip and set it as my alarm ringtone so I can wake up to something more pleasant and not one of those annoying alarms.
Hi, YouTube.
That's Eliana, everyone. She's helped me here do the voiceovers. I have Elena here with me too, but she's kind of keep it quiet. So you guys may hear them in the background making some noise here while I'm doing the voiceovers. I don't have a use for this particular set of rock rails since my wife and I both drive 2-door JKs. So what I decided to do was give them away to one of you guys, one of my YouTube viewers. So if you want this set of JKU rock rails, all you have to do is be a subscriber to my channel. That's one. The second thing is leave a comment in the YouTube comment section below, and then 3, share it. And on January 2nd, I will announce the winner. And if you are local to be able to pick them up, I'm willing to ship them. All you have to do is pay whatever the shipping cost is to your house. Alright? Good luck, everyone.